I uh, I had a dream. I had a dream the other night. I missed my flight. So I had to stop in this unknown city for 12, 24 hours. It was a long time. I was doing a lot of things. But at one point I was in this plaza, this crowded city plaza, and I had my phone out. I was doing something on my phone, mexendo no celular, and suddenly I felt this sensation. I was like, this guy right next to me, I feel like he's about to try to steal my phone. So I have my phone up. I start bringing it down to put it in my pocket. And as I'm doing the motion to put it in my pocket, this guy over here who I predicted was going to try to steal my phone, he lunges for the phone. And because I'd already started the motion, I was able to quickly put it in the pocket and avoid getting robbed. But I was sort of thinking about that scene and the fact that I sort of predicted what would happen and the coordination of it all. And I sort of stumbled on something that I never really particularly noticed, which is that when you're in a dream, it's all happening in your brain. But there's sort of like two parts of it. There's like yourself, right? The experience you're having, right? In my case, of being in the plaza, of being on my phone, of thinking this guy next to me is going to do something, which is the experience we have in daily life all the time, right? We are ourselves, we're us, we're in the world, we're predicting what's going to happen, we're taking in what's around us, right? But in the dream, not only do we have that, but the brain is also creating the whole world, right? So the brain is experiencing me in the plaza and experiencing the feeling that, oh, maybe there's something off with that guy. And yet that same brain is also creating that guy. He's creating that world. So it's interesting. I mean, in this particular case, those two parts of the brain seem to be sort of working in tandem, right? The fact that I knew he was going to do it and then he did it, right? I mean, they're clearly not completely separate parts of the brain. But at the same time, sometimes it feels like the majority of times, you have no idea what's going to happen in a dream, right? This world is all foreign, it's all different, it's all a mystery, right? Most of the time you're trying to solve something, you're trying to figure something out. Even though this entire world that you're experiencing is created by your brain, it's still a mystery to you. It's still almost like, I don't know, it's very weird how that all works. Your brain can create something, and yet you can be surprised by it, and be intrigued by it, and be curious about it, and wonder what's going to happen, even though it's all happening in your same brain. It's crazy how much of our brain is focused on prediction and guessing what's going to happen, planning, right? Planning the rest of the day. How am I going to spend the rest of the day? Planning what career am I going to follow? How am I going to make it all work? Even just conversations. Oh, what I'm going to say. Oh, how do I reply to that? Oh, there's so much planning and predicting and guessing and analyzing. My sister, she has this new little puppy. Sometimes I just sort of look at her and try to imagine what it would be like in her mind. And there's a part of it that's like completely scary to think like she has no capacity to like plan. And there's part of it that seems like completely liberating. Like all she cares about is, that smell. Could that be food? Could that be food for me? Maybe if I wag my tail hard enough, someone will give me some of that food.